Good morning, sunshine. I can't believe you wouldn't agree to meet with us unless it was at the crack of dawn. I have to admit, I'm not much of a morning person. Although, I've got to say, you have great taste in cafes. I went ahead and bought our drinks. Beats having to wait in line, right? The barista looks like he's drowning right now with the early bird rush, so pastries might be out of the question for a little bit. Here. This is still your favorite drink, right? I knew I remembered it. Please, take a seat. Relax a little. I promise not to keep you too long. Now, I'll get straight to the point. I know you hate it when people beat around the bush. I understand you left Sorcerer Society for your own reasons. It's a hard knock life. It's not for everyone. I get it. But, with how the world is going right now, I think it's better to come back. You can feel it and see it. I know you can. The balance of the world is tilting, and it's not really in our favor. You remember Nanami, right? A bit of a stick in the mud, but talented nonetheless. Like you, he left Sorcerer Society as soon as he graduated too. Went into corporate life, though honestly, why would anyone do that to themselves is beyond me. Sure, he was safe, and he could take care of himself, but it drained him anyway. If not for me dragging him back, he'd probably be wasting away the rest of his life at a desk job. And I can see that happening to you too. Look me in the eyes and tell me you're actually happy with where you're at in life right now. Go on. Don't lie to me. That's what I thought. I know our relationship after we graduated wasn't the best. I was pretty dumb in some regards, but you know how it was, right? I'm Satoru Gojo, the strongest sorcerer. I had to live up to the hype and train myself harder than before. I'm, relatively the same guy I was from back then, but I think I've grown quite a bit. I realize now that I pushed you away, and that might have been one of the reasons why you turned your back on everything. What I'm getting at is this. I want you to return to the Jujutsu sorcerer life. There's power and safety in numbers, and I'd rather see you be safe. Huh? Oh no. Why is he here?
Yo, Satoru! And who do we have here? It's been a long time since I've seen your lovely face. Mind if I take a seat?
Well, I mind, Suguru.
Well, I didn't ask you. Thank you for accepting my invitation to meet up, though I didn't expect it to be with company. If Satoru is here, that means he's trying to drag you back, am I right?
I'm politely asking.
To be honest with you, my request is in a very similar vein. You already know that the schools are useless when it comes to protecting people. Why would you put yourself in that kind of a position? You can be free to do as you please, and not have to adhere to their rules, if you were to align yourself with me.
You can't be serious.
I'm not asking you to come back to fight anything. I wouldn't put you against anyone, if that's how you wanted to live your life. My interest lies in the well-being of those like us. Remember, I supported you in following how you wanted to live your life. Yes, it was a shame to see you go, but I was happy to know you didn't put yourself into harm's way for an impossible cause.
You're part of the reason why things are like this. If it weren't for him, there wouldn't be a risk of war between sorcerers right now. He's a farce and you know it. He might not be wearing his stupid monk robes right now, but you know he's deceiving people to use them. He'd do the same to you.
I would never.
You make a living by doing just that! Where are you going?
Wait a moment. At least hear us out before you make any rash decisions. I'll even let Satoru lay out what he wants to say first, since I did arrive late.
Well, isn't that awfully kind of you? Like I said, there's kind of an impending war looming over our heads. I'm only playing nice right now because we're in public, and I'd rather keep you safe than do anything out of line.
How kind of you.
Maybe I'm being selfish, but I don't want you to come back just because I'm worried about your safety. I want you to stay close, so that I could be the one to protect you. So please, if you would just consider the idea.
Who knew he would be capable of telling his true feelings? Just as he said, he's being selfish. As soon as you go back with him, you'll be forced to follow their rules and do as they want. You wouldn't have to give up the life you have now if you were to choose me instead. Everything you have now would still be yours, and you wouldn't have to worry about empty promises. You would actually be safe, and I can assure you that much. Besides, Satoru was the one that pushed us all out, wasn't he? The two of us had no choice but to leave behind everything we knew, to try and fend for ourselves. Wouldn't it be better to stick by those whose ideals you best align yourself with?
Digging up the past isn't going to help you, Suguru. I won't cause a fight with whatever you decide. So, what will it be?
It's your choice. Which one of us are you leaving with?